This is the slide assembly for the 1911 pistol, Commander Series. Right. So, with that up, we're going to put in the extractor. This hook here is going to be facing towards the inside. What it does is it grips onto the cartridge, the casing, just like that, and it pulls back with slide movement after the round is fired, and it hits this ejector and flies out. Just give you an idea how that works. So just drop it in with the hook facing inwards. Pretty much only fits in one way. Trying to line it so that the groove is nice and flush. It's perfect. With that in mind, we're going to install the firing pin and the firing pin spring. The spring on this model fits on one way. That end is too small, this end's wider, fits on just like that, nice and snug. You can drop that in like so. Now the firing pin stop will only fit in one way. The ridges there are facing outwards with the rounded top going towards the top of the sight. So just seat it, just position it, and you can push this pin in slightly here and just have it rest like that. Take a screwdriver and a small one, push the pin in all the way and push the slide stop so it goes over, and if you can see that, it slowly just pops up. That's perfect, it's installed. The pin retains the firing pin stop and the extractor. Nothing's going anywhere. It's installed correctly. Now we're going to place the barrel. I'm going to place this in the frame like so. Make sure the locking lugs are engaged. It shouldn't move forward. Leave it straight up. You want the spring guide rod, you can install that too. All you do is just push it. I should explain this better. You want the rounded edge towards the barrel. Just push it up like that. Now with the lower assembly, safety down, hammer cocked, you're just going to slide these two on. I like to do it just like this. Just like that. Now you're going to want to play with it because now we have to align the hole with the cam on the barrel. You can barely see it. That's actually, I got lucky there. Just going to drop that in like so. Move the slide back slightly so that the notch is in that crevice. That's where the slide stop is going to fit in. Just push it up and in. Barrel forward. That's it. Now we're going to put the bushing back on. This is again a factory, well, a stock 1911. It's the way Browning designed it, so this bushing fits in perfectly. Some of the higher end pistols you need a bushing wrench to actually twist that back on. Now with the bushing inserted, you want it towards the left there, and we're going to insert the guide rod. That's going to fall on the guide rod pin inside, and you want this hooked edge of the spring facing outwards. You just put the plug, spring plug on, push it in with your finger all the way down, and twist the bushing, and they lock into place just like that. Install the grips. Fun times. Really like some better grips, but at the same time I want to leave this pistol completely stock. A lot of people complain about Norinco and they say they're junk, and they got a poor finish, poor fit. I'm going to tell you one thing, they definitely got a poor finish, but they're not junk. I've never had a problem with this gun, and it's built like a rock. It's built to the exact same specs as Mr. Browning had intended. So seems to work just fine. I want to keep all the stock parts and just see how long it lasts. So far I've put about 500 rounds through this. It's still pretty much brand new, just broken in. The trigger pull on this thing is terrible, just let you know. But not a big deal when an enemy's only 6 feet away from you. I think trigger pull really matters at that point. Alright, just cycle it. Cycle. You can test the trigger again. Looks like everything's good. Install the magazine. Just make sure the rounds cycle properly. We'll find out here. Chambered. Beautiful. That's the reassembly of the Colt Commander, which is exactly the same as the regular. Thanks.